guys, this is Joy Ani, scrapping in my own private Idaho, and this is a sample of my 365-day challenge of using up all the pre-made pages. So this is my original pre-made sheet, and I'm going to tell you what I'm changing and why, and then we're going to go along. This is definitely a learning curve for all of us, so when I start to pull things up, it may not go exactly what I want, but I have some extra things just in case paper gets torn. I have some embellishments that I can add. I have a workshop. This workshop originally was, it had two names. One was Sweet Memories of Autumn to Remember, and also it has some elements from the paper pumpkin. So let me show you what I plan to do. So these two, the thing that changes the most and why sometimes your pre-made layouts don't match what you have is the picture size. So in this one, it was supposed to be a 4x6, a 4x6, and a 3x4. I have a 3x4 that I'm going to place here. I have a 4x6 that's going to go here, and then I am putting two 3x4s here. This part is basically going to change the same. So this was a fall layout, and I need a Thanksgiving layout. So I have created a title. I've pre-cut it all out. I put it on the Xyron. The nice thing about the Xyron is you can move the letters around, and you have a little bit of time, more so than if you were trying to do green glue with your letters. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to take this whole section and move it down because my title is going to increase. My title is going to be Wobble Until You Gobble, and I'm making this to look like a turkey. I'm not going to put the face on it, but it will give you that turkey feeling, like a turkey is hiding underneath the picture. So one of the things that I would suggest, when I don't put pictures on mine, I have a very light hand. So I'm going to just pull these up very carefully, and you can just start from one end and then pull them up. And this whole cluster I'm going to move down so that my title fits. So I'm going to do this. If it doesn't pull up, I did bring some waxed dental floss. Sometimes if it gets caught and you can't move it, you can use dental floss to move your whole cluster down. So I'm going to move this whole cluster down. And see how it's kind of stuck? You just had to go very gentle and very slow, and just know that if it tears or whatever, you want to go up behind it. So I'm kind of rocking back and forth with my dental floss, and that actually works really well. I want you to see how I pulled that entire cluster up, and that is the only thing you see. There's just a couple glue spots, and you know what we say about mistakes are only opportunities to embellish. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back down. So to make a layout more usable, you might want to think about changing the picture elements. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this side first because that is the part. And I'm going to go ahead and place my letters. And I'm going to, it might work here, I'm not for sure. So I'm going to do wobble. So I'm going to put that O. And I kind of like that. I did, actually this was one that I did a YouTube video on, and oh, that is going to be perfect. Oh, don't you love it when a plan goes together? So just as a reminder, if this is the first video you're watching in this series, I am going through, I have arranged all of, well, not all of mine, but I have pre-selected 365 pre-made layouts. I've arranged them by either by subject, like Easter, 4th of July, Christmas, and I've put them in a, if you go to my website or if you look at the first video, when you first go on to that, they show you, I show you my basket. So basically it's one of those crates. It's a crate full and a little bit extra. So that is, and I set them all out so that when I'm going through them, I know exactly how far I've gone. And so I know if I'm accomplishing my goal. That worked beautifully. Wobble. And here we have the T. Here's the little turkey's beak, I believe. I'm going to stick that on there. He's got a face. This is a Cricut cut. I do have Cricut Access. If I have nothing else in life, I will always have a Cricut Access subscription because I pretty much use them every day. So here's my little turkey, and isn't that so cute? And he's going to have googly eyes. I'm going to put him right here. That is not gluey enough. I'm going to probably have to add some glue to that. Gobble, and then I have the TIL. Oops. This does get kind of sticky. So this I'm going to have to move down. See how, and it's kind of scary. I glued this down a little bit heavier than I normally am. So I like how the wobble looks, and I want to continue on with that. And it's just a little bit too close when I put the till. See how I'm going to have to move that one down. So that's why everything is moving down. So as you are arranging your layouts that you've pre-made to do, it helps you. And I will go through them. So like if I am doing, the next big project I'm doing is I'm going to work on my niece's baby page book. So I will always look at what I have in my pre-made before I go and make a new layout. Of course, the difference will that be is I always do challenges, and so I like that. So that is, even though it's off like that, I'm happy with that. Till. I think the T is going to have to go over there farther because I have got a turkey's head in here. I love getting my titles from Cricut. They're fast. When I choose a title, I'm thinking about the amount of space. So on this one, I chose a title that was much bigger, and I knew I had a space of about 4 inches to. I probably should have made them a little bit smaller, but I don't like cutting out little tiny pieces. My friend Nettie does that beautifully. Till U. So here is the U is this cute little turkey's head. Now I'm going to have to find my glue and stick him on there because I didn't. It was so small that it didn't get on there. And I'm going to do. So here's his. The official word for this is wobbling. This is its. No, it's waddle. That's the waddle, and here is his beak. His beak is kind of going the opposite direction, but oh my goodness. Which way does a beak of a turkey go? Oh, there. I like that one better. And then he needs googly eyes, doesn't he? Because everything is cute. Everything is cuter with googly eyes. And I have this huge pack of googly eyes. I'm always so afraid I'll run out of googly eyes that I always have a stash. And I kind of like, look at this, the glue dots. That is another thing that I run out of often is glue dots. Here is till. And see, that covers up my little slip. I love how that's going. I love how it looks so far. So, and this is just a sample because I want you to see before you go through the whole rigmarole of arranging all of your pre-made layouts. I want you to see how cute this can be. So you can use what you already have. And as you're going through your pre-made, this is something I'm kind of being a little bit of a hypocrite because I honestly, it is so hard for me to get rid of stuff, you have no idea. So that could be why I have almost 400 pre-made. As you're going through, if it's something that you will never use, you need to edit it. Fine. Give the layout to a friend. See if you can use the paper for a different project. There's no, it's real, this will really help you look at, do I really need to keep this thing? So I am loving how this, because I call that, I had a friend one time, and if she watches this, she'll laugh. So I had a friend one time, and all these quilt blocks were donated, and they were very lovingly stitched, but the color combinations were, oh my, they were so incredibly bad. And so she managed to make a couple really nice quilts out of these very interesting color combinations, and she was so happy. Kathy Sherman, you know I'm talking about you. She laughed and said she had redeemed that quilt. So I am trying to redeem all of my hard work of pre-made layouts. So, and then you can comment below, you can look at the beginning one, and which do you like better? Do you like the beginning one or the ending one? So this, I'm not going to tear this up until I see, is it going to make sense? So I'm moving this down a little bit farther because remember my leaf idea? I had the idea of putting my leaf, and I'm going to, this is kind of sticky down here, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that down there, and I am going to put little leaves all the way around here like this to make it look like it is a turkey who is having leaves. I did not fussy cut enough of them, and so I will probably do this off camera, but when you come on to the, when you came on to watch this video, it had the picture that it has will have it, it will show it completed, and you'll have the beginning one and the ending one. So I'm going to go ahead and put leaves all the way around my turkey to make him look like, my log now looks like it's a turkey back without me saying it is. And I will add more to that. I'm going to go ahead and put my pictures down. I'll put my picture right here. I'm not going to glue it down because you don't need to watch all of that silliness. But so now I have a very specific layout for Thanksgiving. So I went from a generic pre-made one to a one that is specifically for Thanksgiving. I have still pictures on my Facebook group, which is Joy Ani, Scrapping in My Own Private Idaho. And so this is how you change a pre-made into having a one with a title, pictures, and this will go on a calendar that I'm making this very second. So I hope you will go ahead and join the challenge. If you would like to add your before and afters, just pop over to my Facebook group, Scrapping in My Own, my Facebook group, Joy Ani, Scrapping in My Own Private Idaho, and you can put your before and after pictures of your pre-made layouts. I love the idea that I am getting to the best use out of all these beautiful things that I have made. I will talk to you later. I hope you are enjoying the new year, and this is what I'll be doing. So once a month I will come on and I will do before and afters. So I'm not going to do this every single time I have a layout. What I'll do is I will have a before and after, and if I've changed it a lot, or if there's someone that said, I would love to know how you change that, then I can do a video on that. But once a month I will do a layout share of all the layouts that I've changed. They will have a before and after, just like the picture on this video, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited about this challenge, and I hope you'll join me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.